I present to you the Framingham Foxes. We're gonna rate it today. Next on Ugly Thirds.
Too right. Welcome back, sports fans, to an episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is the Leaping Coyote Rarity ratings. John and Shrems, take it away.
Or the rating rarities.
He's going to claim he's dyslexic. He's not.
Okay.
I am. There's multiple variations of dyslexia.
You've been screened
What are
for
you
none
eating?
of them.
A happy piece of jerky.
Nice.
Oh no, yeah, no. You bring it up to share.
It's been sitting there.
It's a lot of
Old jerky. Okay, let's explain the concept here, as I feel we always have to, because if you stumble on one of these, you'll be like, "What are they doing?" And rightly so. So we all collect rare jerseys. Like, rare jerseys is always the coup de grace, the thing you want in your collection, right?
Yep.
We all chase them. And how desirable are they actually? It sort of is kind of a buyer's guide, but it's more than that, right? And we're going to rank as many as we can and put them in a big board, which I'll have Phil show us in a second, the big board as it sits of doing these and what are the rarest and what ranks among what, right?
Sure.
And to do this, you try and be as objective as possible. We've created a 5-category scale that is out of 50, and our 2 scores will be averaged together at the end.
Yep.
Those categories are potables, appearance, noticeability, like, okay, so how good does it look? Noticeability, are you going to be noticed at the arena?
Yep.
Are people going to care? Are people going to know? And in public. The number kit. The number kit gets its own separate thing of let's look at it. The rarity, just how hard are these suckers to find, and the value, which is based on the price that you expect and should expect to pay on eBay right now. I almost went all the way down. It was very close. I think my finger tapping on it, when it sees it, it refocuses.
Starting with appearance. I kind of like this jersey in the sense that the underarm piping or whatever it is, it plays along with the sleeves. Like there's something about how it looks under here that keeps it simple and clean for me. I'm all for a good clean jersey, with just a little bit of character to it. I think this one does fine. That being said, there's a lot of black space on there. Like there's a lot of emptiness. There's no, if you put in some context, where is this coyote running? Where is this fox running? I think you have something.
Could not disagree with you more.
Nice.
I think this is dumb in every way, shape, and form. I feel there is nothing redeemable about it. At no point did you make any sense, and may God have mercy on your soul.
But there's a paw print.
So look, when you said about the negative space, the black space, you're absolutely right. Because when in the profile photos, the promo photos, when they wore this, all you see is black. This entire underarm gets completely lost.
Oh,
and I feel that is the only. You're right.
Unless they're doing this while they show off the jersey.
And okay, when they're skating, you'll see some of it under, but it is in very short bursts, and there's not a big enough contrast here. Like whereas Anaheim had the big orange things, they almost look like rockets underneath their armpits.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't pop like that. So there's that. This sleeve, what is going on here? It's round, it's going up, but then in the back, what? It makes no sense to me. Even the Leaping Coyote is not going to clear.
It's a fox.
It's not gonna clear this like
No.
jumping on top of it.
This is the Mario jump where you short it and fall into the pit.
It's gonna smack directly into that. And look, I genuinely like this logo, but even then, it's a miss. It is a miss.
You put this on there, it's a different story.
Maybe. Even then, there's a lot of empty space and such.
Sure.
But like, And I feel like this logo might even be like you replace, but it's missing something in the same. Okay, so on the Anaheim wordmark jersey, it's a very linear logo, right? It's very horizontal. Big old stripe to compensate that space.
Build it.
Nothing here. It is.
Yep.
It is Mario jumping over a pit. And I feel like if you add a moon, you add the crescent moon behind this,
The purple one.
Done.
Oh, cool.
done.
How cool would that be?
It would have been an amazing logo.
Maybe a little Kachina down here.
You could, yeah, it's missing some. It's very much missing. There's too much empty space, and even when it's hanging here, you see its biggest feature isn't showing up.
No, and that's what makes this so forgettable. Despite my pseudo liking it, I'm only giving it a 4.
I'm actually the exact same. And we wrote our scores down ahead of time. We took your feedback, so that it's a little more obvious. We're not influencing each other as we go. I don't like it.
That said, when you go into an arena with this or with this here,
this game worn one,
knowing that they don't have an all black jersey and they should have.
Oh, they should have.
That they don't have one, people are gonna notice this.
Right.
That is the one redeeming quality. You walking around with an all black jersey with a Coyote fox on it, people are gonna be like.
And it's a cool looking logo. It's a good look at, like, again, it's missing something.
Yep.
But it is dynamic. It is different, and there's something cool to it. Moon.
That purple moon would have sent this into a different
next level,
next tier. A circle of all things really takes this up. But the noticeability is there.
You put this on a desert scape. You take this moon and you put that on the desert scape jersey.
Nice.
Or so you say like there. It's so many missed opportunities, and that's such a shame.
Yep.
And now we're unlikely to see any of it again. It's a shame.
But for noticeability, somebody's going to take notice of this because it stands out. Mine's at a 6.
I actually say an 8.
Wow.
I think that, like, considering the Coyotes have had a handful of looks, they are all very similar looks, and while as busy as that is, this is such a contrast.
Yeah. It'll stand out.
Yeah.
The kit. One thing that I freaked out when I got this back from EPS, the one thing I freaked out and not realizing it until that point in time, is that this is done directly onto the jersey. There are no nameplates.
No, Nick, you want to zoom in on that for the jersey cam? Handful of teams don't use nameplates, and I think it's absurd.
You can't tell.
Can't tell.
Yeah.
In doing the stitching I've done, to think that you got to put that directly on the jersey and move this jersey around and do that is insane.
Yep.
I would, even if I had ones but didn't have a nameplate, I'd get a nameplate. Like I would make that wrong just because I can't imagine trying to make that work effectively.
And maybe that's why this only lasted 2 years. Like
maybe
they got tired of
but like
doing
I mean, like this one's that way. Like there's no nameplate on this.
Oh, you're right.
Coyotes just do that, but why?
It's not common.
No, it's very not uncommon because it's difficult.
It's nameplates, number kits. You know, there are a handful that are going to get into the like upper echelon. Not a lot of them, and this is one of them. It's clunky. It's easy to read, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a 5. Fine.
Look, I even said 6.
Wow.
Yeah, fine 6.
How rare is something like this?
Took me a while to find mine.
It takes It takes you a while, but when you get, and this is kind of doing the last two together, when you get it in your scopes, is it completely out of the realm of financial possibility?
No.
Is this breaking the bank?
No.
Huh.
There are a lot. Usually, they have some kind of damage to them.
Okay.
There's a lot of fading.
Well, it's Reebok.
It's Reebok, and that's hard. That's hard now. There's a lot of pulls here.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that. I don't think they're super rare. They're rare.
Yeah.
But you can get them if you want them.
Yeah.
And I wonder how that market is either going to be a bunch of people selling off their stuff because they hate them now, or everyone's going to hold on to them thinking it's going to value up now that the Coyotes are no longer in Arizona.
One of those two.
And whichever way this goes is going to shift this number in the future. But for right now, they're gettable.
Yeah.
If anything, I think most people don't know what it is. So I'm at a 6.
Yeah, I'm at a 6 as well. Price wise.
Look, I think you're going to be paying around 175.
150 is what I got for mine.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I got one. I got it for 80.
Nice.
But again, I hunt and I wait. Like
you're patient.
I am very patient.
You are patient, but mine is.
And I love a deal. So, mine
was at 150.
5 is 200.
And I feel like you can get that. Somebody, now that the team's gone, somebody's gonna be like, this is $200, and somebody's gonna be like, yeah, I want that as a memento, more of a this is what once was type deal. They're not you for a fan base as a whole, for the NHL. People have already forgotten about this.
Mm-hmm.
This was in a very forgettable Reebok era. But for a fan base that just lost their team, they may pay a little bit extra for something like this.
Right. There's definitely going to be some anomalies in the market right now.
Yeah.
The question is, where does it settle?
Yep, that's fair.
So Phil is working on that. I mean, look, overall,
recap. Yeah.
It is not an easy to find jersey. It was here and it was gone. It was very forgotten. But it's a cool look and it's a good piece to talk about.
Yeah.
In a team that, like, this is the only one that really departs from its look, aside from maybe the Green Desert Scape, the original one, and only because it's green.
Right.
The other reverse retros fit very much the look of the Coyotes.
So what do you guys think?
I mean, I was in the high 20s, so
yeah, I'd say we had like a 26.
So you're at 28, 24, exactly 26.
Look at this guy.
Yeah,
so we are at 26.
I think that fits
hard,
there.
Yeah, it now
fits there.
I feel for that Oilers 1 year just because like. We saw one in the arena, and I pointed it out, and you had no idea it existed.
No,
and you know what you're looking at, right? So, like that because it's so similar to everything else, it is like way down the list. Does this belong? Is it better or worse now? I mean,
so with that mid '90s Oilers, they were not a great team at that point in time.
No.
So there's nobody on that team that's drawing attention from a collector today. Be like, I have to have that Gretzky mid '90s shoulder yoke one-off thing. Like nobody cares. Ryan Smith, great Edmonton guy, but he moved on. You know, you get a Fernando Pisani and you call it a day. But you have to think like, how do you look at something like that 99.8% of hockey fans don't care about?
Right, because like you get the one in royal blue that was from the year before, or you get the one without the shoulders the year after. If you want a white jersey at all,
yeah.
So I feel bad to keep raining on that one, but I guess this it does belong above it. You know, I guess.
Kind of.
The team now is no longer.
And so that definitely,
it plays into it.
It should play into it more. So tell us what you think. I mean, I definitely feel a bit melancholy about like, maybe I shouldn't have been quite so harsh, but at the same time, am I wrong?
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments. What do you think? What do you think of the system? Again, we're still taking feedback. Let us know your thoughts. He's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, take us out.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, ring the bell to get notifications when we post new videos, and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
Fernando Pisani.
Remember the knob hockey? Putting the pizza in the oven, bada boom, bada bing, Fernando Pisani.